How's everybody doing? My name is Justin Jacobson. I was talking to a group of high school students today, and it made me want to make this video. I asked them how many people sat down during the Pledge of Allegiance at their schools. And some were pretty honest about it. Like they said, it kind of depends on the classroom, the setting, the people. But it can go from anywhere from a couple people standing up to a lot of people sitting down to a lot of people standing up and a few sitting down. Which really inspired me to explain to kids there's two reasons I think that this is happening across America. The two main reasons that I see, and if you have other ideas or views, like I'd be happy to go over those too. The first one is kids aren't being taught what the flag actually stands for. Or the second one, and I think this might be a bigger one because we have a lot of followers today and not leaders because we haven't taught our children to lead. The second is no one wants to stand if other people, if the majority's sitting down or the majority's not doing something, they don't want to stick out like a sore thumb, so they try to blend in. I mean, it's human. All of us want to do that at times. Here's the problem, the biggest problem that I see with this. If we don't teach our kids or we don't ourselves stand for our freedoms, then eventually they'll be taken away from us. So the basics of what the flag stands for is freedom, liberty, and justice for all people. Freedom, liberty, and justice for all people. And it's a reminder of all the people who have sacrificed their lives, who have bled, died, and paid homage and given a lot so we could have freedom, liberty, and justice for all people. It's honoring those people at that time too. So we don't forget that. So we don't forget those things. So if you don't believe in liberty, justice, and freedom for all people, what do you believe in? That might make you an oppressor. To me, it seems like all of us should stand for liberty, freedom, and justice for all people. If we don't want those things, then what do we want? Do we want slavery, bondage, oppression? If you didn't know before what the flag stood for, cool. I understand that. A lot of teachers aren't teaching what it stands for. Maybe you're not listening. Maybe kids don't care anymore. Maybe they're too focused on their phones. But if you know now that it stands for liberty, freedom, and justice for all people, and you don't want to stand for it, then you have a serious problem. And here's the problem with that. What do you want for all people then? Because it seems kind of messed up on your end. To not stand up is to really be selfish, ungrateful. You're basically sitting around on your self-righteous behind saying, I don't need to honor those who have sacrificed everything for me and given me freedoms that I take for granted. And I think there's something wrong with that. Don't sit down during the time honoring those people of all races, all colors, all nationalities, all sexes that fought, bled, and died for us to be free. Now, I encourage everybody to get off their self-righteous behinds and show appreciation and thanks for what we've been given so much too. Stand for the flag, stand for freedom, stand for liberty, stand for justice, and for all people, always.